2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. That goes down for an eagle. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Well, it's a great view on the leaderboard. Sitting in top spot, but Justin Thomas is second. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Going with the 5-iron here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. That should set up another chance. So exciting to have an eagle putt here. That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That's very impressive.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guarantee of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
This should play. Unbelievable.
That was all luck, but listen, luck counts in this game. Mark me down for a 1, I say.
What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
I mean, what can you say about a shot like this? This was absolute perfection.
Currently 5 under for the round. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the 4th hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at 145 from the flag.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Come on, get down. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Lining up the birdie putt here. That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par.
What a drive. Look at that.
Second shot here on the 5th. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Now 5 shots up after that hole. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to this green. It's fairly flat, but finding it a 2, well, that's a tall order.
What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
She's looking at maybe 155 or so, I'd say here. Had a fantastic drive.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Oh, absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the 7th. Going with the hybrid.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Super shot, that. And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot. If you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, you're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it. Ooh.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Little birdie look in here.
I don't mind the look of this. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that puts her in 1st place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
That was pummeled. Great drive. Second shot here at the 10th. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Opting for the 5 wood. Should find the green here. This player's dialed in. What a shot. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Ooh, right by the hole. This one's for birdie. Well, you're going to be difficult to catch now if you keep holding putts like that. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Opting for the 9-iron.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
Putting for birdie. Oh, what a super shot. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Second shot here on their 13th hole. That's some good golf right there. A 7-footer right here. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. 7 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well holed. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either, a par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. In the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport. And all of a sudden, he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you know, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And You know, everybody else was just kind of sitting there and all going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. She's currently sitting in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Yeah, that one's looking good. Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Good sounding strike, that one. Not a bad play, that one. And with this putt, she can win the tournament. Ooh. That's disappointing. All right, one down. Let's see if they... Rich, it's time you and I went down to Bourbon Street because we've just crowned our Zurich Classic and New Orleans champion.
This player taking a big bite out of the Big Easy with this win at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Yeah, well, looks can be deceiving, can't they? While they might remind you of Happy Gilmore's caddy, this player is one to beat. And good luck in this rivalry because you're going to need it. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And with that, she's now the sole leader in the event. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Well, this should affect the ball flight. She's a top quality player, this one. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
There is zero respecting of elders now for Will Zalatoris. She's come out and she's slapped him with that approach shot. All the gloves are off now.
Oh, well played.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
At -2, going along nicely today. Here we are at the third. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. That was special.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. going with the 8-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. She's got a great look at birdie here. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
This player is putting for fun.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form. Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Big time play that one, Beamer.
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
Leading by 5 shots after that. Time to tee off at the 6th. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation. Putting for birdie here.
Yep, tracking well.
And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field. And that will take her to 6 under. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Oh, that is bombed. And he's down there.
Yep, about 195. That's her number.
This one might need to get down a little. Oh, that's a great approach shot. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Not a bad line, this. Well played. What an eagle. And that will take her to 8 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Second shot here on the 8th. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. Good shot there, Beamer. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Should find the green. Oh, that's well played, and a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Oh, that's incredible. It's in the hole.
Can you believe this? This is right out of fantasy land. Holing out from that distance. What a shot!
Currently 13 under for the event. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. This hole is a long par 4.
Don't think they're going to get another albatross here, Luke, but you never know. Golf's a funny old game, ain't she?
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. What's she facing with this shot, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This looks to be heading to the green. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is their look at birdie.
You just keep building a bigger advantage. Well played. She's currently in first position. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. A thing of beauty. Playing from around 110 yards out.
They've chosen to club down here.
A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Looks good off the blade. Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Well, that's beautifully judged. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Nice line. Here she goes again, making putt after putt. The lead just keeps extending. Well, when you stand on the tee here at the 14th at Quail Hollow Club, Rich, you're given two choices. Do you lay up or go for it?
It begs you to take out the big stick and go for it. However, most days the proper play is take an iron out and lay it up down the right-hand side, opening up the green for the second shot.
Oh, that is cranked right out there. Can it get onto the surface? Wow, what a shot off the tee. That set up a putt for eagle.
Love them being aggressive on this par 4. Great tee shot.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And she's our leader. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Now with the honour on a par 5. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Going with the 5-wood. Wow, what a shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
What an effort. And another shot to your lead.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
As you find your way to the 16th hole at Quail Hollow Club, you're reminded that you're entering the Green Mile.
Again, only the long players can carry the bunker down the right-hand side. Hit it out to the left, avoid that bunker, and give yourself the best opportunity to find the green in 2.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. choosing the 9-iron here. This one is right down the pipe. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, terrific. What an effort. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Opting for the 5-iron. Woo, back there, horsey. Outstanding approach shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. That should find the fairway. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Going with the 7. This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Well, that's a beauty. You could put it in the win column. That's the Wells Fargo Championship. How about that?
You can take that win to the bank, Luke. Awesome.
And it's worth taking another look at that one. Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich B and the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Golf Club Championship. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Who delivers when it matters most? That's the joy of any rivalry, and this is a good one to win. Oh, well played. Second shot here on the first. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
All right, down the hill here, got to be gentle.
This has eyes for the hole. Oh, what a lovely putt to make.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Playing from around 190 yards out. So I might need to set. She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. Ooh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. Oh, that's frustrating. It's just about 3 feet away.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Currently a couple under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the 5-iron here. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Currently at 3 under for the day. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Look like this one's heading to the beach. Oh, no one likes a plug lie. Really, just getting it out of the bunker is a big deal here. Wow. That is a touch of class from the bunker. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. We've arrived at a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Lovely effort, that. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I think it's more like a gaggle of birdies, isn't it, Luke? Gaggle?
Gaggle of birdies? A bonanza.
Bonanza of birdies.
Yep. All right. Beauty.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Club up. I like this play.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Now 5 shots up after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
And that should secure the par on this one. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. As we head now to the par 5 next.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Time for the 2nd shot here at the 7th. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Ouch, that hurts. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Looks like they put a good pass on that one. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from around 135 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Like the look of this one. And that's 8 birdies today. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Going with the pitching wedge here. That should find the surface. Yeah, that one will play. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. This one's online. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Opting for the hybrid, I think. We need this one to bounce right. She's found the green on this approach. 14-footer.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that'll build on her advantage. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Sitting at 9 under par, currently in top spot. Going with the hybrid. That's a good looking shot there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, what a great stroke. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Second shot here on the 13th. Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Hey, nice looking line. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. She's currently sitting in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Oh, well done. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
Going with the 6-iron here. Wonderfully played. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Get excited. This could go in. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. That's a pretty handy shot. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Just 6 feet between her and the hole. That putt drops, and now 12 under par, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Well, that'll play. And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Good looking shot this. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
That could play. Outstanding shot. High quality. A birdie putt awaits. And with it, she's going to extend the lead on the field. And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Luke, that one was humongous.
From around 180 yards out. Opting for the 6-iron. That might be one club too many. Oh, stop it. What a shot. And with this putt, she can win the event. This is a good chance. Oh, what a way to win it. She'll be proud of herself there.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
Luke, that was the performance of a lifetime. Hats off. They dominated every facet of the game, never let their foot up off the gas.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the RBC Canadian Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement these two will generate. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Their boldness paid off. They've got this for the eagle.
That is hunting for the hole. Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way.
Cannot imagine a better way to start their round off with an opening eagle.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. Rich, the second hole here at St George's Golf and Country Club, a long, strong par 4.
It is just around the 475-yard mark. This fairway does slope significantly left to right, so the drives can easily find that fairway bunker down the right-hand side.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
She's looking at 135 from the flagstick. All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Okay, steady now. A par putt awaits. Currently 2 under for the event. The first of our par 3s at St George's Golf and Country Club. Beautiful looking par 3.
Yes, a narrow green, but very deep bunkers surrounding it on both sides. This is a heck of a par 3.
Opting for the 5-iron. That one should find the surface.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Looks good.
Well, that's an early statement right there.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with John Rahm trailing in second place. The first of the par 5s is the 4th hole, Rich.
Yes, this hole used to be a par 4, but was extended back in 1968 for the Canadian Open. It's a nice opportunity here to get a stroke back after the opening 3 holes, but watch out. This fairway gets tough to find with the slope that moves it from right to left. Landing area gets very narrow.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. The 5th hole at St George's is a par 4, Rich.
It is. It plays downhill into a valley that kind of moves away from the tee box, so you should see players hit it down there with some distance, leaving a short second shot.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Great looking shot, this. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. 4 feet to the cup. Yes, they've made it. And that will take her to 5 under. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place. Going with the 5-iron here. A bit wild on approach there.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
A par putt awaits her. Just didn't drop. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game.
He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the John Rahm era right now. Reached the 8th hole, par 3 here at St George's. What a great looking hole it is.
Wow, this is a really cool little par 3. The green is not very wide, but it funnels in from both sides. However, you just can't afford to miss it short left in that bunker. That is a huge no-no.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. A lovely play. She's on the dance floor.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. And that will take her to 6 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Nicely done.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Went straight down.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. She's played that one nicely. Chance to move to 8 under here. Get in the hole. Oh, sensational putt that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. The second 9 at St George's, Rich, starts with a short par 4, and the answer or question is, do they go and try and drive that ravine?
If they do, they might want to be careful and not miss it to the left. The left-hand side of the fairway, the plateau there, the ball will kick hard to the left and could find that bunker, leaving you about a 60, 70-yard bunker shot. No thank you.
And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Surely it's going to.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. Still in the lead now after that hole. The first of the back 9 par 5s is the 11th.
In this hole, we could call what, serpentine, maybe, Luke? Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. However, don't get bit and leave it short right in that bunker off the tee, because you will be rattled.
looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Tracking. That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That was wonderfully done. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This is looking pretty good in the air.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Putting for par. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Looking better.
That was a gallant attempt. Just a 4-footer remaining. This looks good. Oh, that's a clutch par. Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, this should find the short grass. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
She's absolutely smoked both that shot and looking to smoke Justin Thomas too in this rivalry.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Tee shot is looking good here. Second shot here on the 15th. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Oh, super putt that. What an eagle.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
As we head down the finishing stretch here, Rich, if you want to win a national championship, you've got to step up. First hole, the 16th, a very good par 3.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just me. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, so close. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. That's pretty tidy. Yeah, we'll take that. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Couple of strong par 4s to finish here at Stanley Thompson's masterpiece, St George's. Very good par 4, the 17th.
It is. It started off as a par 5 and now just plays as an enormous par 4. Fairway does camber pretty good from right to left, so you got to challenge that bunker down the right-hand side off the tee.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from around 135 yards,
chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
she's got 10 feet, her favourite distance from today.
Surely it's going to.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that puts her in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Ah, great shot. Lining up from around 160 yards. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Good chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
She knows everything's on the line here. Get this putt to drop, and the event is hers. Ooh, right by the hole. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in and win the tournament. And this proud tournament has another winner to add to its list of champions. You are looking at the RBC Canadian Open winner for this year.
And what a win it was on this spectacular St. George's Golf and Country Club. A win that could be life-changing for this player.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
Bye.